Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Musiala did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's delightful. Aimed beyond the defence. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Camavinga goes sliding in. And that is as far as they're going to go. And the pass is intercepted. Tchouameni, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Yamal. And he's gone backward here. And there's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played in. Has another go! And he's done it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nice interception, well timed. Dani Olmo, that is ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice... Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's good play. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Knocks it into space. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and oh, what has happened here? Mbappe! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Nice looking ball. That's been intercepted. Musiala. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Musiala. That is a great pick out. Pedri. Oh, good looking ball. Now it's Yamal. He's had it taken off him. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Yamal. Pedri. Camavinga. Oh, good spread. Tchouameni. Shifted it to the flank.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Yeah. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. quickly away. Leicester have the chance to go the other way. And here's Haaland. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chouameni. Koundé. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Musiala. Camavinga. Can he get it through? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Van Dijk. Nicely spread. Spread neatly. Some resolute defending there. Araujo. Mendy. And it's Mendy. Mendy going full tilt down the left. Chouameni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Leicester appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And the shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Haaland duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Frimpong defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He won't be happy with that one. Araujo makes the interception. And claimed it back swiftly. Dani Olmo. Here's Chouameni. Koundé. And it's Chouameni. It's Pedri. And it's Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That ball looks a good one. He's free, he has got space. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Grimaldo. Musiala. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Dani Olmo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Musiala.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe! That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Olmo. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Tries to play it through, and that is expertly dealt with. And the counter is on. Chouameni, passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Musiala. Mbappe. Yamal. And the shots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Musiala. He is just caressing the ball. Rodri. And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for... Oh, what has happened here? Gets the shot away! It's off target and by quite a way.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And that has left him in a heap. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's good running with the ball. It's a sharp pass.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Real chance! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now that looks a decent ball. Mohamed Salah is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pedri. Dani Olmo is fouled. That's a cute ball. He's cut it out. Shot a goal! Rodri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Camavinga. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Now the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Yamal. And it's Olmo. Pedri. Diaby. Pedri. Rodri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no... Could be danger here! Van Dijk. Dani Olmo. And it's Salah. Tries to play it through. Now it's Haaland. Nice interception, well timed. Diaby.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's a good ball. Camavinga! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Deep cross. Yamal couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Mohamed Salah. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Musiala! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Gently done.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Dani Olmo. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Pedri. Here's Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Pedri tries to pass it through. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Diaby. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Camavinga. Leicester appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's in on goal. Caught offside that time. That's beautifully weighted.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
So what can they make of this? Musiala. Oh, he's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
In progress.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Salah. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rodri. Passing nice and neat. Pedri. Dani Olmo goes steaming forward. He is through here. Threads one in.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Camavinga. Van Dijk. Saliba. Pedri. Dani Olmo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's fabulous. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Haaland! Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Substitution on the field. Number
Both
19.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 14, Danny Olmo. Number 13, Musa Diaby.
Keeper's not
Number
concerned by
15,
that.
Gavi will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Coming on the field, number 27, Adeyemi. Number 7, Gavi. Number 11, Phil Foden. Number 3,
McAllister. Oh, that's well done. Really robust.
McAllister.
I think
Substitutions
the
taking
message here
place.
is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now there's a fine ball. Gavi. And it's McAllister. Well, that is one way to stop him. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. McAllister. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gavi. For Palmer. Now it's Haaland. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get Vinicius Junior! The final 5 minutes. Saliba. Another pass, just keep. He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Desperate defending required here. Definitely not one of his best. Very much into the last knockings. Another throw-in. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
4 added minutes have been indicated.
He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gavi. Oh, this looks sharp. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, this is surely their last chance. Palmer. Palmer!
Substitution.
McAllister. That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies
match.
are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Opts for safety. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's dribbled past his man here. Chouameni. And it's Pedri. Couldn't squeeze it through. Dani Olmo. Musiala. Stood up well to him there. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Araujo. That pass isn't the best. Rodri has given away a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pass just lacking in accuracy. First quarter of an hour gone. Well timed, excellent interception. Played out to the right. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. And that could set him on his way. Haaland! It's there! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Great vision. Haaland receives it in a good position here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe! That has ended up in no man's land. He's in space and looking for options. Chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well,
Climbed up big!
that's just playing it safe and simple.
Now there's a fine ball. Haaland! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? In he goes again! He scores! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. And here's Palmer, and he's been shifted off it. It's a pretty loose pass. Pedri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking for the run. Now it's Yamal. Ball's gone out of play. Chouameni. And it's Olmo. Can he get on the end of... Mbappe! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Musiala. Yamal. Yamal has got himself a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. Threads one in. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Camavinga running with the ball. Mbappe. Shot could be... There's the shot! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Leicester get themselves into the lead. And the first half is done. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Van der Ven. Camavinga. For Palmer. Dani Olmo takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Yamal. Ronaldo with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. Now it's Yamal. Good running, strong and purposeful. Pinches it off him. Leicester do have a chance to counter here. And he plays one through. Now it's Camavinga. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Leicester appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Palmer, look at the space here. A lot of space ahead. Oh, smashing header. He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Mendy. Now, can they get him away? Pedri is in a really good position out wide. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution in progress.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Keeper's dealt with that. They get a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Yamal. Number 14,
Tosses it in.
Danny Olmo.
And they've been given a corner.
Number 42, Musiala.
Corner number 2 then.
Van Dijk. Number 10, Mbappe. Coming on the
Not pretty,
field,
but it gets the job done.
number 13.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Number 9, Alvaro Morata. Substitutions taking place.
Mohamed Salah could try cutting inside here. Brilliantly cut out. Pedri. Now it's Foden. Gavi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Gavi. And Koundé. Diaby. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Tchouaméni. Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates.
And the finish! Gavi. Pressing high and with purpose. Palmer gets a foot in here. He won't be happy with that one. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution.
Rodri has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Gavi! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Foden. Oh, delicate chip through. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Foden. Van der Ven tries to clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Diaby. Pedri. Spread out to the left. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Big chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has... That's that, the end. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. But as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Grimaldo. That's a throw. Chouameni deals with that comfortably. Camavinga, and he's intervened well there. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I want to focus on this guy, Jamal Musiala. Born in Germany, raised in England. He was courted by both nations, of course, until he chose to represent Germany at senior level. I would say he's probably a natural 10 with a very quick turn of pace. And one side's gain really was one side's loss.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Rodri. And here's Palmer. He's gone for goal!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Haaland! Anything? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gavi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Palmer. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Haaland. Still goalless at the moment. Yamal. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Pedri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé. Can he get it through? Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Goal! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing.
Musiala! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Picked out brilliantly, and he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And that's caused a worry or two.
Grimaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chouameni. And it's Gavi. And it's made its way to him. And he gets rid in a hurry. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Mbappe, there's the shot!
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Diaby. Now Mendy. Tries to play it through. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's shifting through the gears here. Thinks one through. That is ended up in no man's land. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played back. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rolls it backwards.
Has been indicated.
Koundé. And it's Pedri. Great vision. And he's worked it through. Mbappe is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book. Araujo. Gavi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Ødegaard. Can he get on the end of this? Palmer engages and forces him off the ball. Palmer really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Yamal. And the finish! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Palmer. Oh, they can break here. Palmer. He's picked his way through. It's a mighty effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chouameni. Mohamed Salah. It's a goal kick. Team still separated by the game's only goal.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's being urged to shoot. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Araujo calmly anticipates. Palmer. Palmer proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Haaland! That's a half-decent try. Palmer. Pedri. Sergio, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Chouameni. Rodri goes sliding in. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Palmer. And it's Salah. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. Do not write them off. Back they come. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Leicester grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Yamal. That's tidy. No way through, so back it comes. Could move up a gear here. And this is Mohamed Salah. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Mbappe. Now it's Diaby. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chouameni. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Nicely spread. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And here's Gavi, and he shoots! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior, real chance here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Vinicius Junior! It's off target and by quite a way. Mendy. Pedri. Chouameni, pass somewhat off target.
2 added minutes has been
Showing good
indicated.
feet. Ødegaard goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Ødegaard. Gavi makes the... And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.